morning. It is late, but I don't care. I would like to look at the energy this morning. I haven't done a video for 2 days. Getting close to putting this table away. Let's see, I'm not off work again until Friday, so I'll work on all that shit on Friday. Today is Wednesday, May the 20th, 2026. It's an 8 day. 8s are about building abundance, receiving abundance. The infinite flow. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And we've got messenger at the bottom of the deck. Serious energy. It's very serious. All right, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance, which kind of makes me think about Lionsgate, which is coming up very soon. We've got the North Node moving into Aquarius. I think the same day Saturn goes retrograde, and then we've got Lionsgate. So that's coming up in like 10 weeks. It's not that far away. I'm very excited actually for the nodal shift because very excited for the nodal shift because my moon sign now becomes the North Node, and my rising sign now becomes the South Node. So, and besides that, Lionsgate's always a powerful time for me anyway, because it's my birthday. I mean, my birthday's not on August 8th, it's just my birth month. Alright, so deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing, and the underlying energy is Sirius, bringing harmony and balance. Sirius is our galactic center. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and connectedness, to have soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. During this journey that we're all on, I have to say that I have found it the most difficult to calm my nervous system. I found that bringing myself back to center, going through the anxiety protocol helps. but I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night, my heart is racing, and I'm scared to death that I'm having another stroke or another heart attack or, you know, whatever. Because right now my fear is my health. Really, the only time that my nervous system ever really feels attacked is when my nervous system literally is attacked. All right, so bottom of the deck, Messenger. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to seed the light, the crystalline ones. The ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony. To ensure greater balance, to help us see we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within all of us. Right brain, left brain. Your action versus your nurture. To be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth, think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within all of us. A returning of the sacred union within. A rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. Right brain, left brain. Your intuition and your action. Oh, please. I just saw a squirrel. Okay, so it wasn't actually a squirrel, but I'm going to tell you before I start pulling tarot. When was the last day that I was off this week? Sunday. I pulled my sourdough starter out of the refrigerator. I haven't baked with it since like December, January. So I pulled it out of the refrigerator because, you know, I'm getting ready to move. And I wanted to feed it, get it going again because it's going back in the refrigerator, and at some point I'm going to have to bring it out at the new house, and it's going to have to get used to all the new yeasts and bacterias at my new property. So I pulled it out, get it really, really strong, and then I'm going to put it back in the fridge so it can go dormant again for a while, but I want to make sure that it's got a good colony going. And today's Wednesday, so it's only been 3 days. Anyway, that line right there is where it was when I fed it last night, and it's all the way up here now. Look at all those bubbles. I was kind of concerned because it was still smelling like bananas, like kind of sweet when I pulled it off the top of the refrigerator last night to feed it its second feeding for yesterday, and it hadn't really done a whole lot of anything. In fact, it burned through the flour yesterday and turned into soup. So but yeah, no, this looks really good this morning. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so this morning's message, we're balancing the masculine and feminine. Okay, right, the physical and emotional healing. The feminine is the emotional. The masculine is the physical. So we're really healing the balance of the masculine and the feminine within us. And I'm hearing something about beware the leaven of the Pharisees. Jesus was talking about the leaven of the Pharisees. What he was talking about was the leaven is basically yeast. It's what makes the dough rise. Pharisees were like the religious scholars at the time. The Sadducees were the scribes. It's an illusion to believe that within this body is just a feminine. But I've been living in my masculine for a very long time. Like I said, I'm a Leo Virgo cusp. My chart's ruled by Mars. I'm a very masculine energy. And due to thoughts that were planted in my head in my late teens, early 20s, I believed I had to do everything. And living in my masculine energy essentially led to my heart attack at 35 years old. So, because my nervous system was dysregulated, your nervous system needs a good balance of masculine, feminine. That's why sacred unions are so important for a feminine to be able to have a masculine helpmate, is to keep that feminine in her feminine energy and allow him to do the masculine thing. Let's change the oil, take the trash out, go to work and pay the bills. She stays home. And this is not like traditional, like the traditional feminine role is what's the word I'm looking for? Like, we're not talking toxic masculinity, keeping her pregnant in the kitchen barefoot, right? It's not that. But she's the caretaker for all the life of the home. She's the spiritual leader, where he's the physical leader. And if he can't lead himself, he can't lead others. You understand what I'm saying? And I lived in cycles of men who couldn't even lead themselves. So I had to be the leader for all of us. And, you know, without a good balance, sometimes that fails. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Ooh, I see that dragon eye up there. Like the shadow looking down upon 10 of Pentacles, man. This is like everything. Just generational wealth. Happy family, happy home, happy everything. Top of mind, we've got the 9 of Wands. In the past, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. There's your balance. Sacred reciprocity. Equal give and take. Masculine and feminine completely balanced. That's interesting. Subconscious, we've got the 3 of Wands. Expansion. And in the future, we have the 6 of Swords. Ooh, nice! 6, 10, 6, 6, 1, 6. The 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. Okay. You've learned balance. You're moving into harmony. And mental clarity, because it's swords. Calmer waters. 6s are balance. Okay. The 9 of Wands tells me that you've got good boundaries. And you have to have good boundaries if you're expanding, because you don't want to let people fuck with your nervous system. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 666. Hell fucking yeah. Excuse me. Okay, Six of Cups. This is the inner child, nostalgia, the sun, your enlightenment. Oh, look. 10, 1, 10. It's 19. We have a lot of mirroring happening here. Two of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. All right. So, Three of Wands. Expansion. The Six of Swords. More expansion. Okay. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, looking back. Memories. Balancing your emotions. Allowing your inner child to come out and play. The sun. That's more childlike energy. Childlike wonder. Beware the leaven of the Pharisees. Beware the leaven of the Pharisees. In order to enter the kingdom of heaven, you must become first like a small child. So you've recaptured the innocence that you lost that hardened you. This Two of Pentacles, this is your balance of the internal and the external. Learning how to juggle both worlds. Juggling your priorities, juggling your mental health with your financial responsibilities, let's say. And then the King of Cups, this is literally, it's a them problem, not a me problem. Sitting in Zen. Being able to, this King of Cups reminds me of my stepdad, literally, like being emotionally mature but not really showing it on the outside. Confident in your emotional maturity. All right, so after the Six of Swords, we've got the Two of Swords. Which direction do I go? What choice do I make? I don't know. And then we've got the Ten of Cups. You're going to make the choice that's eventually going to lead to your emotional fulfillment, but you have to remember, emotional fulfillment is for you first. You first. You cannot like I said, you cannot be a leader of other people if you cannot lead yourself. You cannot truly love another person until you learn how to love yourself. So this Ten of Cups, this is about you finding happiness in yourself so that you can give it to other people. The Empress. Nurturing, fertile, sovereign. Ooh, and Temperance. Oh, I haven't seen this card in this deck yet. That's gorgeous. And she is the Angel of Alchemy. What are those? Are those pterodactyls? Eagles? Probably eagles. They look like dinosaurs. All right. So, collective. Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Empress, and Temperance. You've done it. I'm going to say sometime around the Sirius portal when we come into the Lion's Gate that you're going to start seeing things around you shift and change. I don't want to project too far into the future, but basically the Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters is leading to a choice that needs to be made to choose your own happiness. In choosing your own happiness, you get to step into the Empress energy, and Temperance comes out. Temperance is also about balancing the masculine and the feminine, balancing fire and water. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.